Hello YouTube. Today I just wanted to make a quick video just to give you my initial reactions and thoughts on some recent pictures that the company Jazzinc sent today on their Facebook group showing a comparison of their 1989 Batmobile versus the Hot Toys. And right out the bat, you can see some huge differences here. Like the one from the left obviously is the one from Jazzinc, and the one from the right here is the Hot Toys. You see there's a big difference here in sizes. I mean, it looks like Hot Toys version looks very small here. But I mean, that's not all the things you can see here that are different. Here you can see it's not completed. I mean, this is the prototype. We're gonna see other pictures now soon that has more. It has everything. But with this one, you can see at least the size. I mean, it's big. I mean, it's just really way bigger than the Hot Toys. And I used to have the Hot Toys version, and I'm gonna tell you, it was not a small car. It was very big, a very big vehicle. And to see it look as small as it looks next to this is just wow, just wow. So when we go to the next picture here, we're also gonna see more of the differences. The color of this here is very different than from Hot Toys. It's also longer. The way that the front just drapes down looks a little bit different. The wings here on the back, you can see there's big differences here where the Jazzinc is more curvy while the Hot Toys is just straight up. Honestly prefer this one, obviously. You can tell it just looks more like the actual Batmobile from the movie. The colors, they are different, but the thing is with the color of this Batmobile, it really all depends on the lighting of the angle and where the angle where the Batmobile is. Some angles is gonna look darker, some is gonna look more gray. In this case, it looks a little bit more darker than the Hot Toys version. Okay, here they actually look a little bit similar, but not really. But here you can still see just how long it is. You can see more of a difference with the wings. You can see the colors here of the exhaust is different. Now I will say I'm not a fan of these gunmetal colors on the rims. I still think it's better than the one that Hot Toys used, but I've never been a fan of this colors on that. I do prefer the way they did it on the second movie, on Batman Returns, where they painted it black, and they also painted this black, and I thought it looked way better on the car than gunmetal. Now I don't know if this is just how it's actually going to look on the final product, because this is just the prototype. I don't know if Jazzinc is gonna make it maybe a little bit more darker, still be gunmetal, but maybe darker. But I'm not a big fan of it. But it's not on Jazzinc. This is just the way they had it on the movie. We just couldn't really appreciate it that much on the movie because we always looked at the Batmobile when it was night. Plus the color gradings they do on these movies and stuff, we never could really see the actual color. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna change it or if that's the final color or not. Not a fan, but it's still not gonna sway me from wanting to buy it. I do just love how big it looks. Now here in the front, to me, is the money shot right here. Like I said, I used to have this version, Hot Toys. It always bothered me how it looked in front because for me, the best angles to look at this car was on the front because just of how mean it looked with the tail lights in front. It looked like it was mad, just ready to do whatever it needed to do, like it was alive, which is actually Tim Burton's intention when he wanted to put tail lights on the car in front, because originally he wasn't going to have them. with the Hot Toys, you can see you barely see them. You will have to sit down at a certain angle to really kind of appreciate it, and even still, to me, never looked right. But here, just immediately, as soon as you look at it, it looks like the Batmobile from the movie. You can see the headlights. It just looks like it's this mean look. Ah, man, I gotta say, I love it. You can see again the wings in the back look kind of curvy here. The way that everything just looks like the movie. It looks like a picture of the actual car, and I just love it. So I can't wait. Um, the the owner of the company did say today that on one of the comments in the Facebook groups that the pre-orders for this car will close on December 31st. I already did pre-order this car. I pre-ordered it back in the summer along with my 95 Batman Forever Batmobile, which both will be coming out next year. So I can't wait to have both of them. But, I will pass it all along to you now, and just comment below and let me know. Do you like the way it looks? Do you see the difference? Does the difference matter to you? Will you be picking up the Hot Toys version or the Jazzinc version? Let me know, and let's have a conversation about it, because it's really interesting to see the differences of these vehicles. And if you like this, don't forget to also like to help the channel, and subscribe so you can see more content.